name is Jennifer and welcome back to my channel. So before I forget, the makeup tutorial for the look that I'm wearing now should be uploaded here pretty soon, like the next week or two, for this like exact look because I was lazy and I filmed it and now I'm filming this. Anyway, today's video is a review of a couple of contact lenses. I have 3 colored contacts to show you, and Honey Color actually sent me these free to try, like to make a video on to show you guys what they look like. And so yeah, they sent these to me, and I'm not obligated to say anything positive or negative about them. But they sent me 3 pairs of contacts, and they're actually all the same brand. They are all Viscon brand, and I have like a brown, a blue, and a gray to share with you guys. And then they also sent me the cutest little contact lens cases. So let's just dig in and pop these in and see how they look. Okay, so I'm going to actually timestamp somewhere here when I start trying on the lenses, because I do want to give you some information about the website as well, just from like what I'm able to tell. So skip to that if you want to hear about the site, stick around. I believe they ship everything from Malaysia. I don't recall shipping taking a ridiculous amount of time, so that's good. I also noticed that they have some, like, you know how some contact lens websites, especially when they sell from Asia, are like a lot of brands that you have not heard of. These guys actually will sell brands like that are very common here, like AccuV. They sell regular contacts and colored contacts, and they actually do like a, from what I can tell, a prescription verification. So it looks like they will actually ask you for a copy of your prescription. They didn't ask me for one because I like don't have prescription in my eyes. Like I had LASIK. It's fixed, so I just use like the plain colored contacts. I don't need a prescription. So they didn't ask me for one, but it looks like from the website that they will actually ask you for a verification. So whether that's good or bad, I feel like that makes them more legit, so I think it's a good thing. Unfortunately, from what I can tell from the website, there are no toric colored lenses. Like there are no lenses for people with astigmatism, but everything looks very affordable. Like the lenses that they sent me, I believe retail for like $13 a piece. If you're not wearing these things regularly, like they can basically last you a long time. I personally wear mine until they feel uncomfortable. That's not like professional medical advice. You should probably actually throw them away, but I just wear them like so seldom. They sit in the lens case for so long. Anyway, let's actually get into these now. Okay, so specifically the pairs that they sent me, like I said, all 3 are the same brand, same subline. This is the Viscon Signature, and the one I'm holding right now is called Paris Brown, and it looks like it is a 1-month disposable. So 1 month disposable for $14, $13 or whatever. I think it's a very reasonable price. So when you open the lenses, they come in like pretty standard. You're probably used to seeing these if you use contacts, but they kind of look like this. It is just like a sealed little pocket thing, and your lens like floats around in there. Okay, so these popped in fairly easy, and they're super comfortable. I actually can't even feel them. Which is kind of crazy because I feel like some colored lenses I can feel them kind of more than others, like more than like regular contacts. I used to wear contacts before I got LASIK, long story, but so I know what regular contacts feel like. These feel like regular contacts, like they're not enlarging either, which is why I think they are so comfortable. But you can see a close-up of it in my eye, and obviously without a contact. So definitely obvious that I have a contact in. I like the subtlety, but also that it is noticeable. And the brown isn't too light, but it isn't too dark either. And I like that it is not muddy. So let me put in the other one. With colored contacts, I've noticed that like my brain doesn't right away filter out like the fact that there's color on my contacts. So for me, there's always like this peripheral of like, not cloudiness, but just like almost like sepia tone when I'm wearing the brown contacts. And so this one's no different. But so far so good. They're pretty comfortable, and I actually just threw away my like other pair of brown ones. So I'm actually really glad they sent me these. And I like the way these look and feel so far, but let's go to the next pair. By the way, the contact lens cases they sent me, look at how cute they are. This one is like little owls, And then this one is little monkeys. And then I have a little hippo one as well. And these things are so cute. So the next pair I want to try, this one is in the shade Turquoise Blue. And so they all come exactly the same. Like I said, it's literally like the same brand, same sub-brand. They just sent me 3 different colors. So the blue is actually like hardly visible in the little like lens pocket thing they give you, which kind of makes me a little nervous. Blue I know is like one of the colors that a lot of people with brown eyes love to try, and so I hope this shows up well. Here are what the blue ones look like compared to my regular eyes. The blue ones, regular eyes. This one again has that like peripheral of color. I just find that that's pretty consistent across colored contacts. So if I am honest, I feel like this blue is really subtle, which depending on what you're looking for is good or bad. I guess I was more expecting like a piercing blue when they said they were gonna send me a blue, but I guess it makes sense because like I said, you couldn't see the color at all in the little like lens case. So it is a more subtle blue. So for those that are looking for a more subtle color, this might be for you. If you're looking for like a piercing blue, like jumping out at you blue, this is not it, obviously. I think this will actually go with like a lot of different looks, and I feel like this is more natural, at least for me, than a lot of piercing blues. So I might actually wear these more often than the other ones I have, which are more like blue. So the last pair that they sent me, this one is in the shade Persian Gray. The gray I feel is kind of like the blue where you can't really see it. It's very subtle, so I think this line must just be like more subtle. So depending on if that's what you want or not, they are at least really comfortable so far. So I'm picking up the Persian Gray ones now and just pop one. There's a difference, you can definitely tell. It is honestly like kind of like the blue. Like, I don't know if you're noticing it, but the blue, this is just like a cool like colorless type color compared to the blue. It's also very subtle. It's not like jumping out at you gray. So that's like kind of the overall feel I'm getting from these 3 colors, is that they're not super saturated, they're not super piercing. So depending, I keep saying that, but depending on what you're after, this could be good or bad. So here are the gray ones fully in my eyes. I feel like gray is really like unpredictable when you order them, because some of them are like a cool gray, a warm gray, like a gray that's too light, too dark. And so this I would say is definitely a warmer gray. For some reason it just looks warmer to me. I don't know. I don't know how it's showing up on camera. Maybe it's because I just wore the blue. But it just lightens my eyes a little bit without being like a brown, you know what I mean? So that wraps up my video. I'm not even gonna like give you a whole summary because I feel like I talked my way through everything. Again, very thankful that they sent this to me. Very thankful that you are watching my videos, because you are the ones that make this possible. So let me know if you have any questions at all about my experiences with colored contacts, anything like that. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!